Hey guys, so I just wanted to come over here real quick and show you how to get a job if you have minimal to no experience and minimal to no education. So what you want to do, so I'm going to talk fast because I recorded this video once and it wasn't able to record it all. But what you want to do is first try to go to the nearest city. My nearest city is Washington, D.C. So the second thing that you want to do is, let's say, go to administrative assistant, because we know that this is a word that often does not require like a lot of education or experience. But this is just the starting point, because I'm like the master of finding jobs, and I'm going to show you exactly how you do that. So the next thing that you want to do is, don't mess with all of these, but choose what is the minimum that you want to make. And that can vary depending on where you live. So if we're looking for, entry level, I'm going to say this, because you still do want to reach kind of higher. Like, don't just reach for like, oh, I'm good with 25,000. If you can make the most, like, really calculate your bills and what is the minimum that you need, and then try to go above that, right? So one of the first things that we have is, let's see, the administrative assistant with the National Black Caucus, right? So then when you read this, go to the qualifications first, because why waste your time if you don't meet them? So really, this one does not have a like a degree. Like, what they do have is Microsoft Office, which most people have, data entry, which most people have, in 10 years. This is preferred. So as long as you have some customer service experience, apply for this job. Like, don't think that you have to meet every single thing stickler to the absolute fact in order to apply for a job. Now, when you're looking for a job, remember what we're talking about in leveling up is that you're looking to network with other people. So this is the National Caucus Center of Black Aging. So this is more probably of like, when you read the description, like, this is probably more, because it's in DC, is like political people. So you will probably be able to network with political people. That is the way that you move up. That is the way that, even if you want to go to school, like, even it'll say additional compensation, bonus, this is stuff that you want. Health insurance, dental, this is stuff that you want. But more than anything, look at the reviews, look at the organization, and determine how is that able to help you. And then one thing that we also do, and I'm gonna look at another position, but before I show you this, is that you also look at keywords in the job positions, and that is how you are able to continuously like search for jobs. So look, this is executive assistant to the president. Once again, this is a great networking opportunity. This is something that is entry level. Let me make sure. So it doesn't necessarily have a degree requirement. Make sure that you look and see, like, the ideal candidate will be a self-starter. So this will be a word to search for. Administrative skills will be a word to search for. Document management would be a word to search for. We're going to take this word, administrative support. This will be a word to search for. So when you read it, the executive assistant will be responsible for coordinating professional and personal time to the president of, I guess, the voter participation center. Once again, good opportunity to move up, to level up, to meet new people. So then you can look at, like, let's say one more. And so, or even, we're not going to look at all of them. So let's say that you're interested in politics, just because DC, always look at where it is. If you're not interested in a certain thing, then don't get into it, because you're just going to be moving up somewhere that is like pointless. And so let's say real estate. So let's say you're interested in real estate, but you don't have a real estate license, but you want to eventually get your license. You can go to administrative assistant, real estate. You can see this, let's see. And then you can kind of see good real estate, and see these don't have 1 to 2 years of administrative experience. That's it. All you gotta do is be a nice person, computer savvy, and see, once you kind of get into the air of where you want to be, then understand people and organizations like this will possibly pay for you to get your real estate license. You will get experience, you will network. If you're looking to go into a company or a field that you're willing to like work in, it is, look, I didn't even see this, supportive mentor willing to provide references. So this is good, because this is a mentorship. So understand, it's like your entry level should not be like, oh, let me just work somewhere just to freaking get a job. Always have like an exit plan. So remember that we were looking at, I think I copied it. where we said administrative support, because remember, you're always going to look at keywords within the job description, and then you're going to paste them other places. So what is the minimum that you're willing to take? Let's say it's 30, and then you're going to find other type of things. So let's say, because all of these are like so political, let's try to find something else. Let's try this. And so like, look, if you see like proposals, this is something that you can use. Prepares correspondence, briefs, and reports. See, all of these are keywords that you can start searching, and then it says bachelor's level, 7 years of relevant experience. If you have a bachelor's level, I would say if you have any experience, try. You can always document on your resume that, I mean, because you can schedule meetings, take notes. Where don't you do that at? I can freaking, when I worked at freaking KFC, I could say that I did that. I could say, yeah, I looked at my, looked at the daily schedule to ensure that there was coverage. You can always document in your resume for administrative duties on how you did that, no matter where you work. So just make sure that if you're coming in on the minimum amount of experience, try to like document this. And even if you don't meet all of it to a T, like if I have 3 or 4 years of experience, still apply, because if you are able to at least get your foot in the door, then you can win them over with your personality. So like, let's say this is legal admin. So then we'll try this word, like legal, in case you're into legal. So we'll say legal admin. Why not? So then we see more of this, right? Temporary contracts. So remember, it doesn't give a whole bunch, but just remember like what's the minimum, because like if you go more towards the minimum, if you don't have a lot of experience, that's when they're not going to be asking for degrees and stuff. So it's expensive to live up here, because y'all might be looking at these salaries like, really? But yeah, that's kind of how it is. So like even this 1 year of office administration needed, anybody can do that, or you can at least try to say that you did that somewhere. I'm pretty sure you did if you've ever had a job before. And 1+ years as a paralegal assistant. So if you have any sort of like legal experience, criminal justice associates, that would be in lieu of this. I would put that and say I have administrative assistants. And so this is the way that, once again, you can network. If you're interested in the lawyer company, look at the area. This is a high income area. You can be able to meet people, and that is a good job. So just remember, just keep looking for keywords. It could be anything. I know we mostly started with like secretary, and now we ended up with like legal. We looked at real estate. You can look at organizational skills right here, because that's really easy. And then you can see the Elder and Disability Law Center. So whenever you search, don't just search like positions. Find out what like duties you want to do from day to day, and actually search those. And when you don't know, then actually click on the job descriptions and start to copy and paste, like community supports. Start like copy and pasting. Direct support professionals is another one. Copy and paste these exact words into the search bar, which will lead you to bigger jobs. The only thing that you're going to change is this, the minimum. And I wouldn't do this, because to me, it just messes up the search. Just change the money, because you don't want to waste your time with low paying jobs, or jobs that are too low that you can't live off of. And then I will go through them individually. And mind you, that was only the first page. And so you're going to do this, and you're going to apply for 25 jobs a week. That might sound like a lot, but you have to understand that you're in a position where you're applying for jobs that you may barely qualify for. People are all the way qualifying for them, but the only thing they can do is say no. And if by chance you are able to get an interview, this is how I moved up. If you are able to get an interview, you are able to win them over with your personality. And a good personality counts for like a lot for somebody who didn't interview well, but might be more experienced, but they seem like they're a terror to work with. So you do have to work on your interviewing skills, your speaking skills, your willingness to learn, and what other things that you can bring to the company. But you can certainly do it, but give yourself a better chance by applying for more jobs. And if you do what I told you to do in all of this, you are able to find more than 25 jobs to apply for. Trust me. All right, guys. So that is about it. I hope that was able to help you, and have a great day.